Now, the federal government has presented a balanced budget in spite the financial trouble. Considering the economic situation, Pakistan Armed Forces did not demand to enhance the defense budget, which is praised by analysts and nation. Our senior correspondent Ali Asghar Arbar has talked with the defense analyst, Brigadier retired Dr. Said Ahmed Minhas, to know about his opinion.
In the recent time, the country is facing a lot of economic problems. And in this situation, the present government has presented a balanced budget where not only the common man, but all sectors has given, especially the farmers, has given the relief. We have today Brigadier retired Dr. Ahmed Said Minhas, who is a senior analyst and pro-vice chancellor in Sufa University. We will talk with him how he is watching this budget, which is presented by the federal government, and how it will impact to the different sector of our life.
Okay, the budget which was presented by Mr. Ismail Saab was quite awaited and found to be challenging, but at the same time it was found to be balanced as well. With the passage of time, it would only be ascertained that whether this was public friendly or otherwise, but the current figures, they depict that the current budget was quite balanced and was in the favor of people of Pakistan.
So Pakistan Armed Forces always stood with the nation in spite in the difficult times like the floods, and whenever the country faced any difficult times, the Pakistan Armed Forces always stood with the nations. So in this situation, when the country is facing some economic crisis, so in the time of the crisis, Pakistan Armed Forces did not demand from the government to enhance the defense budget. Can you tell me how you see it?
Let me start by saying that the national security is directly proportional to the economic security. The more the money we have in the pocket, more we'll have to say in the open world and the globalized world. At the moment, like always, I would say for the last 3 years, Pakistan Armed Forces have not opted for increase in the budget, and similarly this time as well. So a meager increase which is being seen is only because of the inflation which is being seen in the Pakistani economy. On the contrary, the Indian defense budget is around 70 billion US dollars, while Pakistan defense budget is around 10 or 10.5 US billion dollars. Let me also share that it remains a paradox with the Pakistani armed forces, because they are the national army, national armed forces. They always remain concerned about that whether the money spent on their armed forces or the military man, it will directly affect the national development. Of course, there's no second thought about it. The economic challenges we have, the chief of army staff and the armed force, other chiefs, they must have considered the challenging positions with regard to the economy, and accordingly they did not opt for the increase in the budget. As I already said, that we are the national army, we are the national armed forces, so we go by what the nation demands of us. Whatever is spent on the armed forces, the result will remain the same. The par excellence results, yes.